Okay, welcome back. And of course, we speak about banking, but in this instance, we're going to speak about the foundation. And of course, you have joined us this morning, the chair of the NCB Foundation, Ms. Thalia Lyn. Hello? All right, hopefully we will make some connection there. Maybe there's a glitch. And as I'm looking here at the information, I'm also looking at the front page of the Gleaner, where Thalia Lyn has been given an honorary doctorate from the Michael University College. Well, there you have it, wonderful photograph on the front page of today's papers. So we'll be looking inside banking at the NCB Foundation Grant a Wish campaign. And just to give you some background, in keeping with the NCB Foundation's focus on education, this year's Grant a Wish program will be primarily geared towards teachers and education-focused community organizations. The foundation has pledged $50 million to grant wishes to charitable causes or individuals this Christmas, and that's wonderful. And so the focus is going to be in terms of formally trained educator, the principal or teacher or guidance counselor with respect to organizations like charities and non-governmental organizations, special needs, community centers in need, and a community hero, also another focus, and tech kids, providing tablets and laptops for students under 17 years old. So the Grant a Wish Foundation will be focusing on these areas, on these persons during this period of time. We will be joined very shortly by the chair, Thalia Lyn. How are you? Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you. And welcome to you into my home as well.
And congratulations. I mean, I'm here looking, and I'm seeing a wonderful photograph on the front page of today's Gleaner of you being conferred with the honorary doctorate by the Michael University College by the President, Dr. Asburn Pinnock. Congratulations to you again.
Yes, no, I have to tell you, that was a very touching one for me because I had to research, or my son helped me to research on Michael. And it is the Michael is the only English-speaking teacher training institute in the Western Hemisphere.
Okay.
And it all started with a grant of £10,000 made by Lady Jane Michael years and years, like 300 years ago. No, maybe not as bad as that. I can't remember.
Yes.
But I mean, it just shows what how important education is.
Absolutely.
Right? And I tell you, I was very touched. And very touched.
And well deserved, might I add, quite frankly. But
thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Now, in terms of grants and Grant a Wish program, a lot of things are in the offing, aren't they, Taylor? Tell us more about that.
Well, you know, the NCB Foundation has been around for almost 20 years. And so far we have spent, over $2 billion mainly on education. And that is still our focus. So this Grant a Wish program is, 7 years ago, we opened it up to the public as well. And it has really become very popular. Last year alone, we had over like 1 million requests.
What?
And it is, yeah.
1 million requests?
Yep.
Goodness, yes.
I mean, we it has really become very, very popular. Companies like mine, Island Grill, we can't do everything that we want to for our employees. We'd love to. So, I send it out to them and they get very excited because we have something similar within our organization.
Oh, good.
But, coming out of COVID, it's not so easy. So NCB Foundation, I have to tell you, I just love being the chairperson because it makes you feel so good that you're able to help other people who really, really need it.
Absolutely.
And I because I'm a woman, I focus on women. There's so many single mothers out there. We have a lot of them in our workforce. We have 80% women at Island Grill. And believe believe me, it's hard. And it's always education that they're focusing on. We know we're very matriarchal. And I'm not, it's no reflection on you. It's no reflection on you. But every mother in Jamaica, their dream is to educate their child. And this was one of the things that touched me at the MICO yesterday. A lot of these students were first-time tertiary educated students. So it meant so much. And you could just see the parents beaming even more than the students who were graduating. As I said, I got very emotional. I could barely read my speech.
I can understand. So what are some of the initiatives that have been historically that the foundation has taken on?
Well, this particular one, that is being launched to the public is, and it was launched yesterday, although I didn't have time to check and see if it came in because I need to share it. And I hope you nominate somebody too, because you must know teacher, an educator of some institution, whether it's a principal, a teacher, a guidance counselor, or an organization, a charity, an NGO, special needs, community center that needs repairs, whatever it takes. A community hero, and there are a lot of unsung heroes out there. And heroines,
yes.
keep to the script, who they go unnoticed. And the reason they need the money is because of what they do. They spread that money around. And then tech kids, so many tech kids. You look at every person who has a phone. The student has to be under 17 though, but we're providing laptops and tablets for children, because at 17 and under, they're still children. And believe me, there are practically, I learn from my grandkids who are just 11 and 12,
they're savvy, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they are so savvy, but that's the way of the future. That's where we, as NCB Foundation, that's our goal. Yes, we're gold, but it is our goal to help with the digital transformation of education in Jamaica. And you see, it caught us during COVID, where students couldn't make it to school, and so many of them, and that's why they had this big the big tech drive to equip students with either a tablet or a laptop. And it really, I tell you, it must have been an eye-opener for so many people.
I'm sure. The world has changed as a result, quite frankly, the focus.
It has. But what was your experience, during that time, during COVID?
Yes. I agree. It kind of dislocation relied more. Everything is Zoom now.
Yes. But it makes it easier for me because I live in Stony Hill, and to try and buck the traffic to get anywhere. I don't do breakfast meetings. I just can't. And it's so much easier to be able to communicate. And it's not just communicate in Jamaica, it's around the world.
Absolutely true.
So we need to get into that space. And I think students are realizing more and more that they can go to Google, they can go to YouTube, and find a tutorial that can help them if they're behind in something. They can watch webinars. We need to help those who can't always help themselves and bring them up to that digital transformation that we want. We can't just sit there and chat about it.
True. Now, how about the nomination process? How does that work?
Okay, I have to read from the script now because I can't remember everything, but it's really quite simple. If you go to grantawish.jncb.com and you select the appropriate category and complete the form, and this will get them up to speed, on how to do things digitally. You see, at my age, I'm a little bit apprehensive. Like I go to the airport and it says you can check in at that desk.
Oh Lord, I know exactly what you mean.
Well, you see, I'm old, you're young. The more you do it, the more accustomed you get to it. Because I traveled this year, and every airport I went to, I kept calling my husband and said, "Oh, come here and help me." Or if I have my grandchildren, they're so much quicker. So go to grantawishjncb.com and you can fill out the application, but you can also vote. So you have to nominate and you can vote. So if it will get them going, you then have to continue going to the site. And you have to start doing it because it closes on Thursday, December the 15th.
Oh, wow. So there's a limited time. You have to get that going.
Yes.
So once you go on, you go to, and you can vote there, you can nominate and vote. And you know what's important to the nominating? Because sometimes persons are doing their own, contributing in a real way, and they are not putting themselves forward, But we know, so nominate them. And plus, sometimes they say, oh, they're doing such a great job, and so on. I wouldn't take it any further. If you think they're worthy of it, nominate them, yes? And go to
I
the
hope you're going to practice. I hope you're going to do just that.
Yes.
Are you going to do just that?
I am going to do just that. I'm thinking of someone right now, actually.
Yes.
So how do people know?
We all have somebody. We all have somebody, believe me.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. So I'm asking, how will people know if their wish has been granted now?
Well, that will be announced, and I can't remember the exact deadline.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. I'm consulting my notes.
Yes.
Social media.
Okay.
To see, yes. And I do believe there might be updates. I have to check with Jamelia. But, because I know people, as far as I know, I remember last year because I had a particular school I was concentrating on that if you can see how far off they might be, and you just get all your friends to go on there and vote.
Yes. Absolutely.
And each nomination is reviewed, and in other words, I just came off of a call with the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. There's proper governance in place, right? So you know that it is being judged fairly. And the other thing I should mention is that the social media pages for NCB Foundation they're up. If you go on Facebook, be sure to follow NCB Foundation at NCB Foundation and NCB Jamaica at NCB Jamaica.
Okay.
So you can hit both. Did you write it down?
Well, I have it here, so I will take. I'm going to nominate.
Or you're going to call me back and say, okay.
That's wonderful. Thalia, thank you so much, Thalia Lyn, Chair of the NCB Foundation. It has been a pleasure. Congratulations again. And of course, we know that person out there who want to nominate, please go ahead and do that for the Grant a Wish Foundation. All right, and thank you for your information.
Thank you very much. And you believe me, you'll feel so good when one of your wishes have been granted.
There you go. Make a wish come true. All right. All the best to you.
Thanks a lot for having me on your show.
You're very welcome. All right. Bye-bye. And that was Inside Banking.